I heard Lisa on the phone in the bathroom. The shower was running, but she didn't realize the door hadn't closed all the way. I was walking past with a cup of coffee when I caught the man's voice. Next Wednesday, same place? You're sure he hasn't noticed anything? I stopped in the hallway. The coffee was scorching. Michael? Lisa laughed softly. He's still dreaming. I packed up his baseball card collection. He thinks he just misplaced them. The realtor said the apartment I like can be signed next week. I looked down at the coffee in my hand. Last week she'd said she wanted to try a new blend, so I'd gone to 3 different shops to find it. At breakfast the next morning, I said, "You seem really busy lately." Lisa was spreading jam on her toast, never pausing. "Yeah, organizing things. The house is such a mess." She didn't look at me. Sunlight fell on her blonde hair. We'd been married 7 years. That night, I opened our shared family photo album. Lisa had uploaded a few restaurant pictures the week before. The angles were wrong, didn't look like selfies. 2 place settings on the table. In the reflection of the glass window, a man's hand, a watch I didn't recognize. I put down my phone and turned on my computer. On Friday, Lisa said she was meeting some college friends. I stood by the window and watched her drive away. Then I called my old classmate Jack, a lawyer. The call lasted 17 minutes. The next week was calm. Lisa stopped asking why I was working late. She packed some of her clothes and put them in the garage, said she was switching out seasonal items. Over the weekend she cooked steak. We ate in silence. Her phone lit up 3 times. She silenced it every time. Tuesday night, while she was showering, she left her phone on the dining table. The screen lit up. A new message. "The contract's ready. Love you." I kept watching the game. The Bulls lost. Wednesday morning, Lisa wore the blue dress I'd bought her. Before leaving, she hesitated and said, "Michael, maybe we need to talk about the future." I nodded. "Sure, tonight." She smiled, relieved. I knew she thought I was going to fight for us. At 3 that afternoon, I went home early. When I opened the garage, her 2 suitcases were standing there. Inside were her jewelry, photo albums, important documents. My baseball cards were at the very bottom. I took pictures. Then I put everything back exactly as it was. When Lisa came home at 6, 2 sets of papers were waiting on the dining table. "Sit down," I said. She stared at the divorce agreement, her lipstick-painted lips parting slightly. "I've already signed," I said, sliding the pen toward her. "The asset division is based on the list of funds you transferred over the past 6 months. The attachments include a copy of the lease for your apartment and records of withdrawals from our joint account." Her face drained of color. "Michael, what is this?" "Your lover works at a real estate firm on 5th Avenue. His name's Richard," I continued, flipping a page. "Divorced last year, 2 kids, pays child support." I tapped the document. "The down payment for your apartment came from our joint account. That's fraud." She started shaking. "How did you?" "I followed you?" "No, I took a sip of water. 2 months ago, you logged into your email on my tablet and forgot to log out. I read everything, your emails with Richard, the apartment contract, your travel plans." Lisa collapsed into the chair. Her carefully styled hair fell against her cheek. "You're free to get a lawyer," I said, "but under our prenup and state law, transferring assets like this won't look good in court. Sign now, and you keep whatever's left in your personal account. Drag this out, and we go to trial." Tears spilled down her face. "Michael, please. Sign or don't." I glanced at my watch. "I have an appointment at 7. Her hand trembling, she signed. I gathered the papers and stood. "Where are you going?" she asked hoarsely. "A hotel." I opened the door. "The movers will be here at 9 tomorrow morning for my things. Don't forget to leave your key." The door closed. The hallway carpet swallowed the sound. The next day, Lisa called 12 times. I didn't answer. A week later, Jack told me Lisa tried to contact Richard. He wouldn't take her calls. The apartment lease was canceled due to the questionable down payment, and the landlord kept her deposit. The day the divorce became final, I bought Jack a drink. He asked how I'd managed to hold it together for 2 months. "I needed time," I said, "to track what she'd moved, talk to a lawyer, organize the evidence. Getting angry is easy. Letting her feel her plan collapse, that takes patience." Lisa contacted me one last time 3 months later. The text read, "How can you be so cold?" I didn't reply. I deleted the conversation. Later, mutual friends told me Richard went back to his ex-wife. Lisa rented a small apartment and took a sales job at a department store. She thought she'd laid out every escape route in advance. What she didn't know was that the moment she started building her first road, I was already standing at the end of it.